Hello, and welcome back to Mastering System Center Operations Manager 2016. I'm Stephen Homan, and this is Volume 3, OMS, Console Delegation, and PowerShell. So let's start with Video 7.1, which is a brief overview of the Operations Management Suite history and future. In this video, what we'll take a look at is what OMS is and how did it start, and what's the future of OMS. Is it a replacement for Operations Manager? I hope not. So Operations Management Suite enables teams to gain more control over hybrid cloud environments, private and public. And this is really the definition from Microsoft. So what it allows you to do is to extend the use of their on-premise System Center deployment into the cloud. And there's various integrations with OMS, including Operations Manager, Configuration Manager, Orchestrator, Data Protection Manager, and Virtual Machine Manager. Now, obviously, our focus will be on the Operations Manager side. But you can see what each of the System Center products does that we described. So we see here an Operations Manager that we get monitoring and alerting on-premise. However, with the added value of OMS, we get analytics, dependency discovering, and reporting. So we're getting a bit more information. It's a value add to what System Center Operations Manager is bringing. You can also see with Configuration Manager, we get the scalable compliance, secure. But if we add OMS, then we support shift to the desired state configuration for management and monitoring. So now we're starting to look at what we should have, and we're letting OMS process that data. Same with Orchestrator. We move our workflows for cloud and hybrid cloud workloads. Data Protection Manager gets cloud-based backup and disaster recovery. And Virtual Machine Manager gets orchestrated replication and recovery in the cloud. So OMS is all about extending our existing System Center platforms into the cloud for more information, better protection. Briefly, as a history, OMS started as System Center Advisor, which was a cloud-based platform that would analyze certain Microsoft platforms and software for best practices, configurations, and known risks. And I do remember the beginning of OMS as System Center Advisor, and one of the Microsoft folks telling me, all those people that you call when you have a support request or a need, and they have all this information available to them. Well, now it's in the System Center Advisor platform. And it was really good because it would look at, it was like I said, the best practices configuration kind of on to a higher level, where it would look at your systems, it would look at the configurations and look at the applications and say, we've seen a problem with this application on this system with this patch level, and here's what the recommended fix is. Of course, they've moved that into log analytics and stuff like that. So it's definitely matured, but it was a really great platform right out the gate. So now and in the future, we have the advisor services built in, which looks at those things and makes recommendations. As of SCOM 2012 R2, OMS is integrated with Operations Manager, which means you don't need to do a lot of crazy configurations. You're really just going to tie in your OMS dashboard to Operations Manager and then decide what systems to send, which we'll show you in another video. You can deploy standalone agents. So perhaps you have servers that are hard to be monitored by Operations Manager, but you want to do log analytics and things of that nature. For example, I do not poke holes into the DMZ for Operations Manager, and I don't throw another system out there. I throw standalone agents on those systems and monitor those through OMS. It's also driven by solution galleries, and at the time of this recording, there was 33 with 2 more, I believe, in preview. So what are we up to? 35 now, perhaps. And these solution galleries are really, I want you to think of a management pack type objects. What they do is they take certain configurations and certain rules and certain monitoring sets and look at systems based on matching the discovery that it finds against your systems. So while OMS provides a good amount of information, it does not appear to be a replacement for Operations Manager. And it's really, again, more of that extension of System Center 2016. As we're going to see in the next couple of videos, it gives great information, has really beautiful dashboards. For some reason, the colors really seem to mesmerize executives. It's definitely something you want to look at, but I wouldn't necessarily look at it to be as a replacement for Operations Manager, and there's several industry experts that would agree with me. So, again, wonderful platform for managing a variety of environments, both on-premise and cloud-based. Started out as a simple advisor service, and now it's grown into a robust monitoring, analytics, data protection, and automation tool that's really is an extension of your existing on-premises Operations Manager environment.